Soap is an amazing substance. Each soap molecule is like a string, with one end that sticks to water and the other end that sticks to oil or fat. So take a look at this. This string floating on water represents a coronavirus molecule. Watch what happens when we touch the surface of the water with this bar of soap. 3, 2, 1. The molecule falls apart. That's why you've got to wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Woo! Take that, virus molecule. Ha, ha, ha.
Well, good morning, Raymond Temple students. Mr. Goff, welcome back. This week, I want to share with you a breathing exercise. And I find that it is, for me, it's my go-to. And I don't have to find a special place to sit. I don't have to find a special place that's quiet. A lot of times, really and truly, it's when things are a little chaotic, loud, noisy, distractions, super busy, is where I really find that taking deep inhales and deep exhales is something that helps me feel more calm, slows everything down. So I want to offer you the same thing, where you can just find some space just to chill out, right? When things are a little chaotic and busy around you. So let's come to have a seat. And I'm going to encourage you to sit away from the wall, but if sitting, because you're tight in the hips, if that is something that bothers your hips, you can always sit back against the wall. Right? And this is something I would encourage you to do, these breathing exercises. Do them often. Again, you don't have to sit to do them. You can stand up and do them. Right? You could just, my watch has an app that a breathe app that just reminds me. And there's times during the day I will take the time out to use that, and it's a minute, right? You can press it again and it can do it a second or a third time. But it's nice to have that friendly reminder that, I can just stop and be present and be still and breathe. So again, if sitting like this is just uncomfortable on your back, because you guys are sitting behind the computer quite a bit, if this makes better sense for you to have the support of the wall, then have the support of the wall. And actually, I'm going to stay here at the wall since I'm here. So what I want you to do is just sit up as tall as you possibly can. And then try not to slouch. Try not to let the shoulders fold forward. Sit up tall. And just begin to do nothing other than sit and breathe. Feel free to close your eyes. And just begin to slow your thoughts. Begin to feel that peace that just finds its way into your mind and into your body. That just simply consciously taking an inhalation and an exhalation, just those two simple things. One simple thing, but two different actions, the inhalation and the exhalation. That's all that's needed. Take a deep breath in and hold it at the top. And then just open your mouth and exhale, but slowly. Deep breath in and hold. Then exhale. Then take a deep breath in. And then exhale. And then we're going to do it again, but this time, instead of opening up your mouth when you exhale, I want you to keep your mouth closed. And when you exhale out through your nose. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. and exhale. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Blink your eyes open. And what I want to encourage you to do is shorten those in breaths. So don't be in a hurry to be in a hurry to take the inhale. And then shorten the exhale. So don't be in a hurry to exhale all there out. Start to notice that peace that slow inhale brings you, and then just as much peace as when you exhale slowly. So when you find yourself a little stressed, a little bothered, a little irritated, a little reactive, well, something's going on and where you want to react to it, right? Before you react to it, I want to challenge you, Raymond Temple students. Before you react to whatever it is that's going on around you, I want to challenge you to just pause. Take an inhale, hold it, and an exhale. Maybe all it takes is one inhale and one exhale. Maybe it takes several. But before you react to whatever it is, I want you to do that. And then I want you to really think about how you feel after. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I pray that you guys have a fabulous remainder of the day and a fabulous remainder of the week. I'll see you again next week. Peace.
Good morning, Raymond Temple. Today is Monday, September 28th. We are going to begin or continue our tour of the campus. And I wanted to first talk about this red strip that you will see in different intersections of our Raymond Temple highways. What does red usually mean when you're driving? That's right, to stop. And our red tape here is no different. Whenever you are walking and you see a red, you stop and you notice, is there someone that needs to cross? And it's a great time to practice your positive mental attitude and to say, go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, you. Okay, I will. So you take turns and you cross the intersection. Wanna give you a glimpse. The Eagle Highway is our main highway name here. And so once again, you are walking, and every once in a while, you will come across a intersection where you stop. You might have 3 or 4 friends here, and you need to make sure that you allow one person to go first. Try not to spend too much time deciding. Then you cross the intersection. We can go on here to Energy Bus Way. And I wanted to talk to you about our signs. We have an entrance-only door, and we have exit only. The entrance is the door that is closest to the sink. Any guesses why? Just like Bill Nye says, washing your hands is the best thing you can do to keep everyone COVID-19 free. And so our entrance doors are closest to the sinks. And yes, we will be washing our hands quite a bit. The phrase is wash your hands before and after everything. And we've determined that before and after happens at least 6 times while you're at school. So you can expect to be washing your hands right before you start school, right before you go to recess, after you go to recess, before you go to lunch, after you go to lunch, and before you go home. We are going to be doing everything possible to keep you and Raymond Temple COVID-19 free. We'll take a look at the playgrounds next time. And now let's get back to our announcements. All right. Good morning, Raymond Temple, both distance learning students and in-person scholars. That's right. We want to welcome our deaf and hard of hearing scholars for their first day of in-person instruction. Like I said, today's Monday, September 28th. Want to let you know that Student Council, I'm proud to announce, Miss Swilinga has been so helpful and created a Google Classroom just for Student Council. So all of the materials and resources will be available to you through the Student Council Google Classroom. Please remember, and if your parents are there, make sure they're listening. Parents and students, all this week, your teachers need to end Zoom before or at 10 o'clock. The reason? We are all getting ready for our big first day of school. That's right. Just like today, September 28th, we welcomed our DHH scholars. October 5th, we will be welcoming some of you back to in-person learning. Now, don't worry if you're staying home for distance learning, you're still part of RT, and you're still going to be connecting with us in many different ways. But for those of you who are coming in for in-person learning October 5th, we need to change a few things around. Now, Dr. Sal has tried very hard to keep you with your teacher, but there are a few of you that will have a different teacher. So I want us to think about it like the first day of school. I'm with you, RT, every step of the way, but please remember that all this week, your teachers will be ending Zoom. You will be ending learning at 10 a.m. Try not to look so sad. Okay, and now let's learn Rule 4.
The Energy Bus by John Gordon comes 5 ways to love your passengers. Number 1, make time for them. When you love someone or something, you spend time with them. You nurture your relationship with them. And while you are with them, it's important to be present with them. Be engaged in the present moment. Number 2, listen to them. We all just want to be heard, so listen to each other. We're talking about really sitting down and listening with your heart and caring about what they have to say. Empathy is the key. For instance, when you ask someone how they're doing, an easy way to show how you are listening is to actually wait for the answer and make eye contact. Number 3, recognize them. We don't mean trophies or some awards to be recognized. Words are powerful. If you appreciate someone, let them know. Number 5, bring out the best in them. The most important thing to do when you love your passengers is to want the best for them. You want them to be successful and happy.
Thank you, Ave. Rule 4 is probably, for me, the most important rule to remind myself to live by each and every day. You are my passengers, and I hope that you really feel my sincere love that I have for each and every one of you as we share this journey of school together. Let's now begin with our word of the day. Our word of the day, phase. Phase is the word of the day. It's a noun, and it means a specific stage in a process or series. A specific stage in a process or series. Some synonyms for phase is transition, a part, a step. Some words that do not mean about the same as phase. Phase is not a whole set or a collection. And for my sentence, I actually have an interrogative sentence, which is a question. Here's my question. Can you name the 4 main moon phases? Can you name the 4 main moon phases? There's some alliteration in that too. So my sentence is a question. And here is a picture with the word phase. Phase, the word of the day. Okay, please stand by for the Pledge of Allegiance. But before you go, I want to please ask, can we have some 5th graders get together and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Now that we have our role models, our class of 2021 students that started our Pledge of Allegiance, I would like to ask some 5th graders, could you please put a video of the Pledge of Allegiance together for me and for all of us here at Raymond Temple. Okay, that's it for me. I hope to bring you some great pictures of our first week back here at school. Have a great week, everybody. A short week. Remember, you're done at 10. Bye-bye.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.